What's guys? My name is Rae, and this is my official trailer for this new channel that I'm doing. So it's calling myself the RedPill Rebel, which I'm sure it's been coined numerous times. I just tried to create a Gmail account for that, and apparently it's been taken, and even ones with numbers on it have been taken. So obviously this is a trending thing. I'm not necessarily one to jump on trends, but this is actually more of a retaliation. So I'm an occultist, I'm an outcast, I'm a weirdo. If you can tell, I don't look like the typical, what would be the quote-unquote red pill sort of conservative look. I do definitely raise quite a few brows with people on both sides of the spectrum. I've always been a weirdo, and not only, I'm usually live and let live, which a lot of conservatives and quote-unquote right-wing people or whatever, sane people, that's what we call it, sane people, just live and let live. But at this point in time, as most people are well aware of, live and let live is becoming absolutely impossible, even for people who are trying to be neutral and be fair. So it's war, and since my livelihood and my actual my business, my job that I do, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an astrologer, you can go ahead and think of that however you'd like. Everything that I have ever produced or promoted or discussed or tried to project onto social media has credible evidence. I have thorough documentation. I can provide sources, and I can prove beyond reasonable doubt everything that I am publicizing for people. So for any skeptics out there on the right or left side, feel free to jump my shit and ask and criticize what I do. I can put up or shut up, so if you'd like that, I'm more than happy to oblige for that. But in particular, Facebook, as well as YouTube, as well as Twitter, as well as even Google, for God's sake. I have an actual domain name, raereinhartz.blog, that's primarily for my occult practice. I'm an occultist, and I'm an unorthodox therapist. So anything kooky that people are dealing with that they can't go and find in the yellow pages, some sort of, square professional with a PhD to help them resolve something that they need some, counseling or therapeutic self-help with, that's where I come in. Most people are obviously on the mainstream are not going to approve of that, but there are some people that become, feel like they're painted into a corner and actually need some sort of off-the-wall unorthodox help, aka hello, my name is Rae Reinhartz, that's me. So since my business pages have been completely dismantled, all of my Facebook accounts have been suspended, and then my additional ones have been suspended, primarily for sharing things that aren't necessarily not just red pill associated, but because I'm an occultist and because I'm actually really great at digging up things. It's not conspiracy theory level shit. Granted, some of the things I say, people from an outsider's perspective, just looking at the context, they're gonna go, wow, she's totally kooky. But again, I have all credible references and sources and thorough, beyond reasonable doubt, evidence to back up what I'm saying. Again, I can put up or shut up if you would be so kind to ask me for any of the content. I will gladly provide. So that being said, I'm hardcore against, I used to be really, I'm still opinionated, of course, naturally, but I am an advocate for individuation, like Carl Jung's individuation. I want everybody to go along their own standards, their own, life mottos, their own path, their own shit. I don't like to impose what people should and should not do, because that is, completely counterproductive to the individuation concepts. But it's becoming to the point where I'm going to jump on this bandwagon and at least start voicing some things. And primarily this channel is not just going to be about basically putting sunlight as disinfectant on any of the psychotic, histrionic, sociopathic, narcissistic, leftist crazy fucks, but it's also going to be promoting some of the stuff that I continually get banned for. Like, for example, people who continually get the influenza fucking shots every year have a higher possibility and likelihood of contracting the deadly flu strains that are now going on. That's what I just got fucking banned for on Facebook, yet again. So not even talking about leftist stuff. So, regardless if you're big pharma, regardless if you're the left, regardless if you're fucking some of these liberal things, I'm pissed off that the astrological community seems to be hijacked by leftist bullshit, especially since that's the side that seems to, hug or worship quote-unquote science. And science has been the one that has tried to discredit astrology from the fucking get-go. I don't understand how that Stockholm Syndrome shit happened. How the hell does the left get to claim astrology as well as science? That's fucking bullshit. Secondly, I want to make it known to people that are on the sanity side of things that astrology is an actual occult science and that it has some fucking validity. And I want people to use it for practical purposes, which is what it was for. It was just scared out of people, just like the right and sanity is being scared out of people now. Because it actually was able to find the bullshit, which is what I regularly do all the time. And that's what this channel will be about. So, please feel free to subscribe, share, laugh, talk shit, whatever. All the same to me. And I hope you learn something and enjoy, and I hope that at least this is something that can deter me from self-imploding or, derailing my practice in general, or perhaps even opening up new possibilities to new networking with other people who may actually, turn a new leaf or see a different side of occult science that they never thought could ever be possible.